This changes everything for the Thunder, and I'm talking about how Aaron Wiggins just saved basketball. Last night, he saved OKC season, avoided us falling into an 0-2 hole by excelling in the two spots we have struggled to fill this postseason and in game one of this series. We're going to get into what those two spots were he just excelled in last night, flat out helped us put this game away and tie the series at one apiece. But before we get deep into it, just want to say what's going on, guys. Gabriel Ebersole here with Thunder Digest. Want to point out real quick that 32.5% of you guys watching are subscribed to the channel. That is slightly better than Russell Westbrook's career 3-point percentage, but I know we can do better than that. We're bringing you guys pregame, postgame, watch along, content the next day to break it down, content the day before to let you guys know what we think is going to happen. Everything Thunder basketball. So make sure you sub up to stay up to date in the NBA Finals and beyond. Without further ado, let's get into how this man helped create this result. Game two, we saw the Thunder win 123 to 107. They had a 17-point lead at halftime, and this time they were able to cling on to a double-digit lead and take it all the way through the finish line. Big thanks to Aaron Wiggins. Now, how exactly did he help us get this win? Well, he got 21 minutes this game, 20 and a half minutes to be exact, compared to his 9 last game. In his 9 minutes last game, he only got up 2 shot attempts and had 3 points. This time, Coach Daigneault let this man play a bigger role, and he came through and delivered to the tune of a plus 24 plus minus, the highest in the series so far, including game one and game two. So Aaron Wiggins was out there whenever things were going right for this basketball team. But not only was he out there, he was one of the key contributing factors to this. We see him in the post-game interview with Scott Van Pelt, and deservedly so, because as you see on that bottom line, Aaron Wiggins dropped 18 points with 5 of 8 3-pointers in a game two victory. He also chipped in 4 rebounds, a steal, and an assist. So, logging his work on all parts of the court, this guy got his minutes and he proved he deserved them. Shout out to Aaron Wiggins. We're going to get into exactly how he filled two of the roles Oklahoma City has been struggling mightily with these playoffs. But before that, we had to look at what Aaron Wiggins has done in the regular season to compare his step up in the postgame and to acknowledge how he has raised his game. This is a guy who got about 22, 23 minutes per game in the regular season. And in those minutes, he put up 12 points, 4 boards, about a pair of assists, and a stock per game. He's also a pretty efficient player. He's shooting 49% from the field and 38% from three. He's also a very rare player that shoots worse on corner threes compared to the rest of his shot distribution. Another thing that we are going to get into, so stay tuned. But looking specifically at what he did this game, man, 5 threes, huge for this team. That is the first hole that he has filled that we were lacking in severely we needed because he and Alex Caruso were the only players on the roster to hit multiple threes last night. And in the playoffs, this team has struggled to shoot the three ball. Coming into the finals, we were 13th out of 16 playoff teams at 33.5% from three. Coming into this game, we had shot 36% from three the game before. And even in this game, with his 5 for 8, with Caruso's 4 for 8, we only shot 38% from three. So every single one of these that he canned and put down, monumental, monumental impact on stretching out the floor, opening up the lanes for SGA to drive, for J Dub to drive, for Chet to have a very big first half like he did, 11 points in 11 minutes to start the game for him. All of this opened up because we had the threes going thanks to Wiggins. Wiggins was able to get there, but not only that, he was able to get to his spots. Let's take a look at this shot chart that this man was putting in, right? We see that little lamp right there, but now we're going to see a pattern. Left wing three, left wing three, a left wing three, and then he gets up a left wing three. This guy got to his spot and knocked it down consistently. The shot creation was a big part as well because besides SGA and Dub, it's something that we have been a little bit lackluster in the playoffs is shot creation beyond the stars. Aaron Wiggins came in, Aaron Wiggins provided that for this team. But that isn't all that he provided because the most important part, flat out, that Aaron Wiggins provided in this game was closing halves. The Pacers, we saw it. They are a team that thrives off of building momentum very quickly. And in game one, that's exactly what they did. At the end of the fourth quarter, they took an over in the last 3 minutes. We were up 9 and ended up losing a 9-point lead in under 3 minutes. Yet Aaron Wiggins made sure that this did not happen. He closed out the halves strong. Let's look at these stats. He only played 16 seconds in the first quarter, so his first real minute log came in the second, where he posted 8 minutes and 22 seconds of playing time. And in that time, boy, did he make it count. We're talking about 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting, led the team with two threes out of three attempts in the second quarter, and led the team with a plus 15 plus minus in 1 quarter of basketball, in 8 minutes of basketball. This guy came on the floor and helped the Thunder cruise away to a big halftime lead. That's what he did when he entered the game in the second quarter. But that was not the only half he helped us close out strong. The Thunder won the first 3 quarters. They did not win the fourth quarter. And the Pacers are a team that can make anything happen in the fourth quarter. We saw it once. Hopefully, we don't ever see it again this season. Really, really hoping we don't do that. But Aaron Wiggins made sure we did not see that in game two. This guy played 6.5 minutes, and in those minutes, once again, making every second count that he was on the floor. 7 points, another pair of threes, 2 for 4, led the team in the quarter, and led the team with a +4 plus minus, and the only player on the entire roster to get multiple boards in the fourth quarter, 2 rebounds. So he's out there, both ends of the floor, putting in work. He's a great defender as well. He got a steal of the game. He was out there guarding on the perimeter. This was a guy who thrived in his minutes that he played. Aaron Wiggins, a massive, massive piece in this win. Let's take a look at what some of the stars had to say, starting with the MVP of the league. Talking about Wiggins' minutes, Shea had to say, yeah, big time. It's impressive to me. He's been exactly who he's been all year throughout the playoffs. Sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes he gets 2 minutes. It's all over the place, and no matter what, he finds a way to impact winning for us. And you need it in the biggest moments. Pretty gutsy, says a lot about the competitor and man he is. Hats off to Wiggs. That is the words of the MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, giving heaps of praise to Wiggins and what he was able to do in that time on the court. Wiggins has been a great factor all season long. He only makes $10 million on this team, but yet he's coming through whenever Coach Daigneault, like Shay just mentioned, anytime he's getting plugged into the lineup, he's coming out there, microwave off the bench, producing. And like I said, he has hit areas that we have found it very hard to hit this year. The 3 point shooting, very, very spotty in these playoffs. This guy came out there, delivered. Excuse me, closing the halves. This guy against, especially against a team like Indiana, a team where that is essential to getting a win, a team that can make anything happen with a run down the stretch. He's making sure in those key moments that we are winning those minutes regardless. He posted a team high plus minus in the second and fourth quarters. He posted the highest plus minus in the first 2 games. And this guy has made every minute that he's been on the court count. Hats off to him. But that was not the only person I had to talk about it. We saw what Coach had to say about this, saying he was huge tonight. I give him a lot of credit because he was a huge part of our success this season. In the playoffs, his role's been variant night to night, but he hangs in there. Massive tonight, went in there with great confidence, and dove right into the game. Great professionalism, great readiness, huge performance for us. And like he said, his role has been variant for night to night. I would like to see Coach Daigneault give this man more minutes. And personally, I would like to see either Caruso or Wiggins start over Cason Wallace next game. I said it before after game one. I think that was the reason we lost game one, to be honest. And I'll say it again. I think Wiggins or Caruso needs to be in that role if we're going to keep taking Hart off the bench. It worked a lot better last night with him coming off the bench. We were able to rebound a lot better as a team. Nonetheless, we have Aaron Wiggins playing at a very high level, and he is showing that he deserves these minutes that he's getting, and then some probably on top of that. Not only did they cap out with talking about that, Jalen Williams, All NBA third team, All NBA defensive second team player, this guy has something to say about it as well, saying it's the hardest job in the league, I feel like. It's really hard to stay engaged and stay ready. And for him to do that on the biggest stage he's ever played on and have a really good game, that's a very special player. And I couldn't agree more. Wiggins is a very special player, and he has shown it in the opportunities he's gotten. I think he needs to have a bigger role down the stretch of this series to make sure that OKC can close these moments, can shoot better from the 3 point, can get some shot creation whenever things aren't going for the Stars. This guy provides it all to this team. And Aaron Wiggins, once again, has saved basketball, preventing us from falling into an 0-2 hole, knotting the series up at one, and take a big momentum game, a big blowout win going into game three. This has been Gabriel Ebersole with Thunder Digest. Comment how many points you think Aaron Wiggins is going to have next game. My prediction, I'm going to say he's going to get 16 points, and I believe Daigneault's going to play him probably 22 minutes. That's my prediction. I hope he hits three threes or more. We're going to have to see in game three. I'm excited to see how we close out this season down the stretch. Gabriel Ebersole with Thunder Digest. I'll catch you guys in the next one.